A quick section on things that I've learned over the last few years with operating with drivers and a transportation company. One is a tough job, and it's nothing here makes the job easier. It's always going to be a hard job. What we do at PTS here is to try to help you be successful. Is the job of everybody in this office is to support you, the driver. You're out on the road day to day with all the interaction with everything that goes on. You don't have a desk, a telephone, all of those things. So we're here to support you. We can do it faster, better, cheaper. Next thing is we make you captain of the ship. You decide on reroutes, you decide on your fuel stops. Well, we give you parameters, just like we fuel at TAs and Petros, but you decide which ones you want to fuel at and when. You decide if you want to chain up or not. One of the big things we do here is to give you control of your pay. We've heard this over the years that a driver gets paid the same as a driver who's not half as good as he is. Now what we've done is we've taken reliability and pre-trip pay. I think it's about 6 cents a mile. It amounts to about the same as what a car payment would be, is the amount you get with your safety bonus, which is under your control, your reliability and your pre-trip pay, is that PTS could say, look, we're going to buy you a new car and make the payments on that car for you of about $500 a month. And that's the money that's available to you. So it's about a little more than $100 a week that you can earn. And we look at it and we say, why shouldn't we be paying the best for the best job? In this, you're always going to see the percentage of how many drivers from PTS qualified for that extra bonus money. So it's going to say something like 91% of the drivers took all the money. That means if you didn't, you have to look at yourself and say, do I really am I better than the bottom 9% of the drivers? And the answer is probably no. You just need to be improving on the job you're doing. The next thing is team player. I've learned team player is what you need to be successful at PTS. Rules and regulations all have a reason. Run safe and compliant, that's what we're all about. You have to have a cell phone turned on. That's not our rule. That's a DITS rule, Defense Truck Tracking Rule. Sometimes they'll only communicate by telephone, sometimes with us only by internet, and depending on what the terror alert happens to be. The office help is here to support you. That's their job. Anytime you can be an hour early for a pickup, we want you to be an hour early. If you have to have something caught by a third party, it's going to cost you money on your pre-trip money. So if you go for a annual inspection and they say the tire is bald, needs to have a new tire, we're going to take money away from you that you should have caught that needing a new tire and probably should have caught it weeks ago. If you go to a base and they won't load you, you can lose a lot of money because you're out of minimum pay, because you're probably, by the time you get it fixed and get back, you're going to be late to the pickup. And you're surely going to lose pre-trip money. That's the reality. This pays you over $60 an hour to do pre-trips. And think about it, a good walk-around pre-trip, 10 minutes, 6 days in the week, of the work week. So you're looking at and saying, well, I get paid $60 an hour. That's the reality. Don't forget nights and weekends. There's only one person who has the telephones to limit your calls. Every DITS load has to be guarded. Extremely important. There's trans teams. You need to make sure that they are guarded. If you need repairs, let Laura or Heather know early. They'll get you to a shop. For instance, we have a trailer that needs shocks. Shocks don't have to be replaced today. They're going to replace them probably on your home time or when you have time. Let's say you're going a short distance to make a pickup, but it's not till tomorrow. So it's a 5-hour trip, but you've got 23 hours to do it in or 19 hours to do it in. They'll get you into that shop, so let them know early. Accidents, I don't determine fault. DOT determines fault, but I can tell you that generally it's going to be a driver error. For instance, we had a person with black ice. Black ice is not the fault of the accident. The fault of the accident was speed. You're the professional. You have to know that. Your truck, make sure to shut it off in neutral. Make sure that the gauges cycle. You turn your key to on, then you let the gauges go up. They all fall back down to zero. They've cycled. Now you hit the key to start. Off-duty drive, you have off-duty drive, unlimited amounts of off-duty drive that you're entitled to. Just be sure to start and stop in the same city. So if I'm going to do I'm in Tooele this weekend, I want to go to Walmart, I want to go to the show, I want to go bowling. As long as you return to Tooele, it's all off-duty drive. But you could not start in Tooele, do an off-duty drive to Salt Lake City, for instance, and then mysteriously a load would appear in Salt Lake City, and gosh, I'm going to grab that load and go. Cannot be done. Make sure you have your 30-minute break before your 8 hours. Don't forget DROM pay. For DROM pay, it's $400 to the truck, but you need two components. Either I need 2 DROMs, I need a DROM and a trailer, something like that, but I need 2 components. And detention pay. Be sure your detention pay form is filled out so you're getting everything you're entitled to. We pay the government pays us back for the detention pay, $20 an hour to the truck. Reliability pay. It's exactly what it is. Can dispatch rely on you? It's just plain get the job done. It's a very simple process. Thank you. I think that's that's the first part of this film. Your code's going to be 111 for this film. Thank you.